Awesome, sounds good. Hey, we're here in the backyard. Happy Arbor Day. We are talking trees with the one and only Tony Hahn with the Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado. So you're here to tell us some tips, some tricks on how to pick the right tree, because that can be kind of hard. And then how in the world do we plant these in our backyard, the front yard? So I'm at the nursery, so to speak. Yeah. And where do I start, my friend?
You know what I worry about most of all, and you being a meteorologist, is heavy wet snows. Trees don't like heavy wet snows. So all trees are not created equal.
Okay.
When we out selecting a tree, look for good branch structure, a good 90-degree angle between branch and trunk. It's very strong.
You're putting a lot of weight on that, just like, you know, our spring wet heavy snows, if we maybe ever get one of those to come through. Not
all trees are created equal, so you have some trees that don't have a good 90-degree branch angle.
Like this one.
Like this one here. It's a beautiful tree, but if we have branch angles that are not real, I'll show you right here is a branch angle. It's real shallow, and that'll just
snaps right off.
Right off. So if you want to stay away from the shallow branch angles, and again, once you purchase a tree, it's not going to magically transform into a strong, structured tree. So you've got to start, good central leader, nice strong branch angles, and you really don't want to plant too deeply either.
That's true too.
We like to plant twice as wide.
Okay.
More of a saucer than a hole. Okay. And then the other thing is we got to watch out for girdling roots. And when we purchase trees, we got to make sure when we get in there, we make sure we spread these roots out, because oftentimes if we don't do that, these roots will grow back around, and over time they'll choke the tree.
Okay.
So it's really critical. And when we buy container stock like this guy right here, if we were just stick that in the hole, if we're just going to stick this in the hole, we're going to have problems. So we've got to pull these roots out and make sure that they don't strangle each other. So you got to score the sides.
That's easy enough, right?
And don't plant too deeply. We want to be about 2 inches, have the graft about 2 inches above the grade. Okay. So you want to plant, dig a hole much wider, but not quite as deep, and make sure we score the sides.
Make sure they're looking good.
Make sure you get good branch angles, because we're going to have snow eventually.
Eventually. Plus, we're talking about explain to us the right plant in the right place, because we picked this up. It's like, oh, this might be good right by my house.
Correct. Yeah, this is a radiant crabapple. Produces wonderful amounts of fruit.
Okay. Where should that go?
It should put it where you don't want to track it into the house.
True. Okay.
And it's got a 15-foot spread and a 15-foot height.
Okay.
So make sure you give it plenty of room.
A lot of space, so not necessarily right by the house or right by the fence line.
Do research. Do the research on these trees, how big they're going to get, what kind of pests. But if you do research ahead of time, save yourself trouble later.
And hopefully some money too.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Trees are expensive.
But absolutely worth it. Tony, thank you so much for coming on down with the trees, with all of your tips. Jenny, Kim, I know we were talking about this earlier. Jenny, are you ready to go out there this weekend?
Listening and taking notes and just praying I can accomplish this.
A crabapple something?
And it's a radiant crabapple.
Radiant crabapple. I think that will look great in your backyard.
I hope it's radiant, but it may just be a crabapple.
You will plant it in all of its glory. It will look great.
Need of trees. It'll be good.
Just remember, massage the roots. Score them, get them out there.
All right. Thank you, Danielle.